But certainly this has developed into the classic Steve Davis situation, whereby when he is in trouble, he shuts up shop and completely keeps the game tight, waits for his chances. This red will go past the black. He may be tempted, although I would doubt it.
Yes, Ray, I think the fact that he's been missing his long pots this afternoon might go against him taking it on. Well, he took it on, but didn't he miss it by a long way? And well, he won't be too happy with that. So, chance for young Matthew, but he's got to get a good positional shot. He's got the cue power to screw back from this red. That's a great shot.
And if that black goes by the yellow, well, obviously it doesn't. He would have had the red handy there, but terrific cue power there by this young man. But he's left himself a little bit of a tricky shot here, the cue ball being tight on the cushion.
Yes, that was just a wee bit careless there. He'd got a lot of room to work with. That's a good pot.
7.
Well recovered.
History. 12.
Well, he's back with a chance. It's a tall order for the young 18-year-old Welshman.
No, he'll certainly take the black this time, because he's an angle to get onto the last red, and he needs the black on the spot to make his next positional shot easy. So he's thinking right.
Well, this time he was a little bit unlucky to travel all that distance and finish near the top cushion again, but he made the other one look easy.
$21.
And it looks as if it's going to be all about that pink ball, this frame.
4.
What an important frame for Matthew.
$26.
Well, that was just a little bit twitchy, I suppose. He wobbled that in the pocket and hasn't brought the cue ball as far out into the table as he intended. But, well, we mustn't forget it's his first time on television, so he's got to be feeling a bit nervous.
Well, I don't think he can hold for the brown at that end of the table without an exceptionally good shot with a lot of side on the cue ball, and that's a dodgy shot. And it's not the easiest one to take the cue ball around the table. Well, how did he find the path past the pink and the black? It's a wonderful shot, and a good shot on the brown here. And he could still win the frame at this visit.
33.
Well, he still looks fairly cool, the Steve Davis, but well, a little sip of water will make him even cooler, but it's all about this next shot. Now, this is the tricky one. Yeah, it's just that little bit awkward with stretching there. He doesn't feel comfortable.
$38. Matthew Stevens.
Well, one feels a little sorry for the young man. He played magnificently to get into that position, but Steve just wants the pink. Delicate little cut, but and that was one that nearly got away. It didn't. So Steve Davis now just one frame away at 4 frames to 2.
Wow, the one that nearly got away, as you said. But I mean, the power and the accuracy this young man, Matthew Stevens, shows there. A couple of shots, a massive red and a screw back, and then that very good green where he went all the way around the table. You were surprised he potted that green, weren't you?
Well, I'm surprised he played it like that. But it's as I say to people now when they say to me, what do you think the standard of the young players? I didn't realise the game was this easy. You know, and the deep screw he played on the red. I mean, Joe Davis of that era couldn't play shots like that.
In fact, that red, I mean, if you blinked, you'd have missed it. Just watch this.
Well, it's plenty of bottom and a lot of follow-through. Really, as you see, I mean, the cue finished up coming off his hand. He needed that much power. But the likes of Joe Davis, who they say was the greatest snooker player that ever lived, couldn't play that shot.
Why?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's like the 4-minute mile barrier. People weren't playing that type of shot then. And then all of a sudden, John Spencer was the first one who came along and played those deep screws. And now it's part and parcel of everybody's game.
Before everybody rings in, of course, the balls were different in Joe Davis's time, weren't they?
Didn't have anything to do with it.
Nothing
It was just different cueing actions. Those days, they used to say that the cue arm shouldn't come past the perpendicular. So therefore, you didn't have the power. Nowadays, players go right back. It doesn't matter, you know, as long as you get right through the ball. And the cue power that's shown today is, well, it's just unbelievable.